Aries, and welcome to your daily video. I hope all of you are doing well. Thank you for tuning into my channel. So I hope that this video finds you in good spirits. So this is, I almost said Halloween. This is Valentine's Day, which is in the United States mostly, and Canada. But let's see what's coming up for you, Aries, today. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, independent energy. You're going to have everything you want and need. You're going to get some good advice as well. You are going to have people around you who are supporting you, supporting your independence. Some of you are musicians, and this is the energy of, you know, getting out there and doing your music, you know, sort of playing your own tune. Knight of Wands is in the crossing. Don't be scattered. Like, you could feel scattered at some times. Like, you could feel scattered at some moments. Like, I need to be in many places at once, but I feel like you don't necessarily. Like, you can stand on your own ground. There are a lot of people who support you in this type of an energy. Okay. You have a lot of choices. Seven of Cups. The Sun is underlying. You have a lot of blessings around you. Okay. It looks like, so you might be surrounded by or encountering an energy of someone who is closed off. Now, you might be feeling closed off, where you're sort of protecting your heart, protecting your energy. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. It's a closed off energy, but it's also the energy of where you're sort of paying attention to what your needs are. You could be also sort of listening into your spirit guides and angels for advice. You could be sort of holding your own, you know, kind of in that Emperor energy. The Emperor is a 4, so these are two 4s. 4 of air, 4 of coin. That's like, I'm holding my ground. This is what I have. But then, it made sense after this. We have a 9 of cups, which was in my daily that I did last night. 9 of cups. Very valuable, very happy. Feeling very intelligent and having a long life. Recovering any lost treasure. So it's like when you've recovered something that you've lost, you feel so happy. Like, yay, I found something that I've lost. Yeah, 6 of air. Your life gets easier. You will be getting the truth about a situation. You are willing to follow someone's lead as well. So even though 4 of Swords is like, maybe you're not really listening to other people. You're following the lead maybe of one person. One person in your life. Maybe yourself. 4 of Swords, 6 of air. This is like, I'm following what seems right to me. I'm doing what seems right to me. And, you know, I'm no longer delusional. I'm no longer confused by, you know, maybe someone around you. Like, maybe someone was making you feel confused. Yeah, because, you know, the energy of the person or situation was Hangman. Or is Hangman. It is somebody who is submerged and awakened, but they are having an awakening but not really necessarily doing anything about it, which is fine. But you're like, I'm going to take the path that seems to work for me, and it brings me happiness with the 9 of Cups and 6 of air and 4 of air. That's like, I'm not going to listen to something that doesn't make sense or doesn't make me happy. Yeah, 2 of Swords is your fear. Like, you don't want to be confused. You're like, I don't want to be led astray or, you know, disillusioned. This person around you is Hangman. Oh. So there could be a person who's having an awakening, and yet at the same time, they aren't really sure of the right path. Now, the Hangman is Neptune energy, pausing and reflecting, but it's more like the universe is making someone pause and reflect and not move forward at this time. Okay. What's this outcome about for Aries today? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, fated change with the 5 of Cups. So something here that may have been disappointing you, making you feel, you know, down, is going to change. The treasures are hidden and they're coming out. And with this 9 of Cups in the future position, I feel like you will be very happy about that. It makes your life easier in some way. What's this wheel turning? It's like you had a choice to make, and it was a difficult choice. 2 of air, 2 of coin, with the Knight of fire, with the 4 of swords. That's like, you know, I've got choices, I've got options, but somebody keeps rushing around. 7 of coin. You're looking at the investment into something real and wanting it to grow. Restoring your business, restoring your property. So there's something where you are going to be restored. Okay. Why is there a Hangman here? Why is this Hangman energy? A page of the water. Maybe a messenger, but it could also be somebody who is new at something. They're new. They haven't... Oh, in the Tower. Okay. So this new page, the Page of Cups is very innocent. It's like friendly and sweet, and they offer a cup. And they're just, you know, they're just a messenger. They don't really have the power. They could even be acting on behalf of someone else's direction. And it could be, it's the energy of somebody new to something. And yet they're in a Hangman, which is like, it's not, they're not moving forward, and they're having a tower. They're having a tower. The wheel turns for you here, Aries. Things improve. You go from this sort of closed off or protective energy, 4 of swords, 4 of coin, because of a 7, and you move to a 6, which is always better, and a 9 of cups, and the wheel turns. What is this 7 of coin? A King of Pentacles, an Emperor. Okay, and a 5 of wands, but the Emperor is power, personal power. Judgment, High Priestess, Star, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So the Judgment, a renewal, a recovery, revival, High Priestess. Psychic energy, connecting to the other side of the veil, the Star card, hope for the future. Also, deliverance. Recovery after some kind of shock. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Queen of Coin. My cat better not start up. King of Water. So we got a King of Water, King of Coin, Emperor Aries, the Star card, you're being delivered, and there's a lot of happiness here with the Ten of Cups and a King of Wands. So the King of Wands can be somebody who has a lot of passion, which is also anger or rage or physical force, making things physically happen. Oh, there's a benefit here, 6 of coin. Getting the benefit, a hidden treasure comes out and is revealed. You also get or give excellent advice, it says here. Okay. Upside down. I have to remember to check. So something here is about like a rapid recovery, but there is a tower. Why is there a tower for the Page of Cups? Why is there a tower with the Page of Cups? It's a problem. The 5 of Wands. What is the 6 of Swords? The 8 of Rods and the Devil. Something accelerates quickly. Maybe a lot of messages coming in for you. Maybe you're staying away from this energy. Oh, with new information or truth. What is on your mind with the 4 of Pentacles? You're wanting to hold back your energy, block or protect yourself. 8 of Swords. There's no solution, or you don't have enough information to have a solution just yet. What is coming in with the 9 of Cups? It's in the development. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's learning. Putting together the 10 of Pentacles. Why is there a 6 of Pentacles? The Hierophant. Something's being done correctly or the right way. Why do we have here, oh, the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups? This is what I got for the main energy. 9 of coin was the main energy. Independent, doing something on your own, having good advice, following good advice, being supported by other people so that you can sort of have a glow up. And a 10 of Cups, a lot of happiness here. What is the root with the 4 of Swords? The Devil, the Truth, and your energy was a 6 of air. And what's this 4 of Swords? The Ace of Pentacles. You're getting something new coming in. It is real. It is like a gift or something that you could take and use if you wanted to, but it comes in with the 5 of Swords and the King of Water and the King of Wands. Water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of messages coming forward. Something's accelerating quickly. You get the truth about a situation that you're staying away from. Where is it a tower with the Page of Cups? And they're in a 5 of Wands. Hangman. Somebody's not moving forward. They're being... The universe is suspending them in time, which could be a good thing. If you don't want this person to move into your energy. What's the outcome? The Judgment. Okay. The renewal, the revival, the resurrection, the day of judgment, the world. Okay. What else here for Aries? The Lovers. Something going back to the way it was prior to something negative happening. You're informed. What is the Devil? What are you informed of here? What are you informed of, Aries? The Emperor. Personal power. You have power. You own your power. It's a 4. The truth about owning your power and the Devil not giving your power away to someone who would prevent you from doing something, and something accelerates. So there could be messages coming to you, but with the Six of Swords, you're just staying out of it. Why is this person in a hangman? Like, they're having a suspension in time. They have a lot of ideas that they don't take action on. But why is this a shakeup? Page of Pentacles. This person could actually be ill. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Rods. Meaning, like, somebody is trying to learn something new and trying to learn and commit to something, but they are exhausted, tired, physically almost feeling like this is very heavy on them. And a Tower. So they come in with heavy energy, shocking. They're suspended in time. They, with the Ten of Wands, they can't do anything about it. What is this? So your energy, Aries, ends up really happy. Oh, Ace of Cups. What is this? Page of Swords. And a Nine of Cups. You're getting some information that you wanted that makes you very happy. We have a Ten of Cups. We have a Nine of Coin. What was it? I know we had the Chariot as the outcome. The Wheel. So this is all because of the wheel turning. And when the wheel turns, this is just like God, you know, heaven and the angels saying the time is now. Okay, so why are you the Emperor, taking back your power? You have the wisdom of the Hermit. You have an unusual perspective through a lot of experience. And you could also be informed. The Magician. You're the Magician and the Hermit. You have a unique perspective, and you also have expertise. You also are an expert, like expert problem solver, an expert in your field. Nostalgia, thinking about the past. I heard someone say, Eight of Pentacles, working on a firm foundation, trying to build up a legacy. I heard someone say yesterday, I'm not going to say who it is, but my shirt looks so weird. But, so this person said yesterday that, couple of things. They said thinking about nostalgia is like depression, clinical depression. I was like, that is so odd. That is so not true. You can think about the past with fond memories and not be depressed. I would say somebody who is thinking about nostalgia and they're depressed is because they've had trauma. So someone who's had trauma sometimes will just be very stoic because they've had some traumatic experience in their past and they don't want the world to see their trauma, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if somebody thinks about nostalgia as depressed, it's like, no, then that means that like everything that happened is not happy for you. The other thing I heard this person say, which was just flat out false, was that there's a demon god of some kind called Samael, and I was like, no, that's false. That's one of the original archangels. So Samael is written on many documents along with Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael, Archangel I think Ariel, but Archangel Samael is an archangel. Now the story, what have you, but it's not it's not the devil god taking over the earth, which I thought was really unique. So here we are on Witchy Wednesday and I am bringing you the truth. if you want to know the story, Samael is the original name, according to, I think it's the Dead Sea Scrolls, I'm not quite sure, of Lucifer morning star before the fall. So before the fall, he was the most favored right-hand archangel of God, and there was a fall due to pride. And, you know, I think it was, you know, he wanted power, and there was pride, and then there was a casting down of, you know, Lucifer, Satan, what have you. Prior to the casting down of Samael, he was the right-hand archangel. Now that text is coming from like really, really old, like coming from like Dead Sea Scrolls. There's also a book called the Apocrypha, which has the testimony of Mary Magdalene, which was not allowed in the original Bible. So there's a lot more than just like the demon god of the world, which I thought was like, I was kind of disappointed, because I was like, and then I was disappointed by the facts of saying nostalgia is depression. I thought, you know, this person is getting an ego, which is okay. They, you know, they're going through an ego, which means they'll go through a fall, which is like, when I see that, I'm like, oh no, that means the fall is coming. So I don't wish the fall on anyone. But you don't want to like say things unless like you know it's true, and I wouldn't just say stuff like that. So that's the Witchy Wednesday message. Yeah, I mean, it's not all like darkness, doom and gloom, although it is very dark in this room right now because I couldn't get my lighting right. But yeah, I mean, there's old texts. I think it's King Solomon has texts that talk about Samael before the fall. After the fall, of course, is the story of, you know, Lucifer and the Satan sort of, you know, luring people to do things that are not healthy and against purity, and that kind of dialogue, which is coming from the Old Testament. And, you know, I'm deeply religious, and I do tarot for, number one, kind of fun, number two, creative, number three, definitely a spiritual guidance for myself. And, you know, I don't take part in any of those. I also learned about this Santa Muerte, which I've never, ever heard of. I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this. But there's these people that follow this thing, and I'm like, okay, interesting, but I'm not going to judge it. I'm also not going to go near it. I don't have knowledge of it, and I'm not going to try to cast my judgment onto something that I have no knowledge of, and I'm also not really drawn to, so leave it alone. That's that. I don't really have anything else here for you, Aries. The person around you is in a hangman and a tower and a page of cups. They don't know what they did to themselves here. They don't know what they did to themselves. But your energy is magician, 6 of air, 6 of cups, hermit. You're thinking about the past and using this energy to give yourself wisdom and knowledge and enlightenment, and maybe even being a way shower. You can be a seer, you can be a way shower. Things that you've experienced, you can then light the candle for others and show the hope. I've got a cat, door's wide open, he can come in here. Mal, come in here, please. Stop hollering. Okay, so there can be a spoiled animal too. Like, these animals, you know. Anyway, let's see. Am I gonna do an oracle? I think I will. And some people are just gonna go off like, oh. And I get emails because, like, the keyboard warriors, I imagine you, if you send me an email and you're upset, like typing and you're so mad and you're like type, send. Like, it's funny to me. There's not one soul on earth I do that to. Oh, that's false. There were a couple. So, I've done it. when I disagree with something so passionately, you're like, okay, I just gotta let that person know. I gotta let them know my passion and how I feel. Okay, so your energy ends up with fated change with the 10 of cups and 9 of coin with the judgment and two kings. So something could be renewed or restored, brought back to life. Your energy is choosing peace and wisdom. And you do have a lot of blessings coming in here with this ace of coin. Upcoming energy was the 9 of cups. So you have happiness and wish fulfillment coming. Psychic protection. Important card. For those of you that are, you know, mediumships. Jeez. Sorry, don't know why that's going off right now. Mediumship, you are protected. Friendship. Wisdom. Safe travels. Strength. Mermaid magic. And prosperity. This, like I said to you before, is my favorite card. The cornucopia of wealth. Get organized. Can't hurt. So this is the Witchy Wednesday message, guys. I really appreciate you all so very much. I like all the kind and wonderful messages that I do get through my website. Fantastic. Totally makes my day. Totally is like a bright light in a day where, you know, maybe things weren't going right for me. And I encourage you to do research. You know, just use Google, use accurate sources. Don't like look things up and believe everything you see. Like, do some in-depth research from like real sources, not journalism or newspapers. Get it from like the actual source. Go to like the book, open it up and read it. You know, I bought the Dead Sea Scrolls. I didn't get all the way through it, but I did read the Book of Enoch, and I read the Apocrypha. The Book of Enoch is interesting. You can read it. It's just an old, one of the first scrolls ever found of that was coming from prior to anything, and it was they found it, I believe, outside of Ethiopia. So there is like an Ethiopian Orthodox church that I think uses or incorporates the Book of Enoch into their religious, beliefs. And so I have read that Book of Enoch as well. What else have I read? So the thing about the Emerald Tablets, for those of you that are interested, is the Emerald Tablets, you have to read it on the front, is a psychic interpretation of a text that is extremely short. So the real text is just pretty vague and like a very short little thing. But many people have said their psychic interpretation of what the Emerald Tablet means to them. That is not what is actually written on the tablet. So you should be aware of what is the original source document of the Emerald Tablets. It's one small little like tiny thing. And people write pages, hundreds and hundreds of pages on the Emerald Tablet. And it's their interpretation coming from their vision. So, what else have I read? If you are interested in crystal scrying is when you take a crystal. And I used to always see an angel in a crystal with the wings. And then, so you take a crystal and you look into it and you look to see what you see. And then whatever comes to your mind at that time could be a message from spirit. There are some books written by people who were scryers, and that's all they did. I forget the names. There's a couple of guys who did some writings that you can check out. They wrote many different things, but there are these scryers out there from like the 1800s and stuff. So people did that. I don't really do that. I don't really like look into a crystal ball and look for messages. I don't really do that. Although the crystal has a nice energy to it. You know, if you go into a store filled with crystals, you know, walls lined with crystals, you can't deny that the energy feels nice. You know, there's a store called Sticks and Stones. There's a store called, I think it's called I Love Crystals or something like that. The only stores I know of, like in Laguna Niguel, was called Awakenings. They have like crystals wall to wall. So if you can somehow, you know, I've got this crystal here that I got at Arizona Quartzite. I got this cheap. This was like $100, $120. But most people would sell this for like $800. But yeah, crystals have a nice feeling. I'm not going to say that, you know, it's the only thing I look at. I do look at texts, and then above all else, I connect into God and through prayer. So that's the Witchy Wednesday. I hope it gave you some insight. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.